I have a few questions that need a few answers. Can someone tell me if the imprisoning culture of education will ever make sense? Because I don't think that someone's success can be equated with their intelligence. Information the world doesn't know isn't hidden, it's unknown from negligence. And are those the only missing girls that need to be brought back to our residence? The abolition of prostitution has begun, but when will the freedom from these pimps be wrung? When will their victory song be sung? And when will the falsely accused no longer be abused in the name of justice? And when will no mean no, which means you can't touch this? And when will a compliment or a favor be only just that and not a house trap somewhere waiting for its rat? Questions that need answers. Why parade a Jesus piece if you ain't even gave him a piece of your heart? The mistakes of rocking it for fashion and not for passion. Because misguided passion is proven by what you packing, and what you packing just killed your brother for what you sacking. Yet and still, all the white supremacy is a thug who's always sagging, and not a man who's fighting just to live past 30 in a city where running into your killer than your soulmate is more certain. Questions that need answers. Isn't it crazy how the people picked to protect and preserve end up killing people living lives they naturally deserve? They pick it with the 14th Amendment like a waitress in 1954 choosing who she wants to serve. 12 out here killing niggas like we out here in the purge while y'all sliding the Glock and leaving them bloody on the curb. We dying in doubles and you have the audacity to ask me where I get the nerve? Questions that need answers. Does my voice mean anything to you? Do you fear God like you say you really do? Out here repping the hood that ain't even stamped you. Talking about my hood hot for killing a nigga and stashing him in the river. Now a year later, you the same nigga, all because you failed to deliver. We used to die over the white man, now we die over the white in our hands. Thin as air in last 3 generations. Fiends our loved ones gasping for air because of our creations. Next you're realizing the how wasn't worth the sensation. When will we fight the war ensuing in our own nation? Questions that need answers. Now riddle me this, Batman. When will love and hip-hop actually contain people who show love for hip-hop? And when will hip-hop start showing love for women who've been loyal since the beginning? Not the ones twerking their behind just to grab some attention, the ones working their brains you always forgot to mention. Listen. When will grandma stop praying for the killers in the streets who would never stop sinning? And these are none of my convictions, and I don't mean to commit contradictions. I'm just asking questions that need answers. Are people seriously still offended by the hair that grows out of my head? Misled by the idea that our natural isn't important? Misread by the idea that prejudice has been shortened? Prejudice has grown from our skin to our scalp. A community of people who think kinky curly hair is something you adapt. A community of people who'd rather I be ashamed of my naps. With history I'll never have time to recap. So how much longer we gonna keep screaming the government is corrupt? Instead of taking action, keeping our rights from being cut. Some of y'all sleep. I'ma have to wake you up for these questions that need answers.